Good morning and welcome to Strength and Balance on this Tuesday morning. This morning we are going to grab a water bottle. We will do a little bit of movement with the upper body with the water bottle, but we'll also do some toe taps and step over the water bottle. So hopefully not too high, not too small. Find a, like the 3 Bear is a perfect size for that water bottle. So we'll do the first half of class we'll do up on our feet. The second half of class will come down to the floor. And let's start. I'll turn the music on. We'll warm up first. You can leave the water bottle aside. Have a sip first if you want. But we'll start warming up big arm circles right and left. Big circles, warm up the shoulders. Let's do one more each side. And lean and reach. Overhead. One more each side. Then let's reach across, twist, pivot on that back toe, and the other side. Reach across, make sure you stand up nice and tall. There we go. I was having internet issues this morning, but I thought I fixed it. Okay, let's see. Sorry about that. Let's keep going. So we're going to go all the way around. So 2 overhead and then 2 across. 2 overhead and 2 across. If I get kicked off, just keep moving. Everybody who's here live knows what we're doing, right? Just make it up and keep moving. See how much you can read my mind, right? What's coming next? One more all the way around. And then heels to the front. So we'll alternate, bringing those heels to the front. You can chop the arms. One more each side. Then let's tap it back. Squeeze the butt, stand up tall. Keep the core nice and tight. Keep your balance. One more each side. And then we'll take 2 steps to the right and 2 steps to the left. So wing the arms forward. We want to try to get the heart rate up a little bit. Let me be mindful as how you are feeling. So you can speed it up or bring it down, whatever you need. My cat just jumped on the table. I don't know if the screen shook. 2 more right. 2 more left. Let's take a deep breath in through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Stop those arms at shoulder height, palms pointed towards the floor. Small circles in one direction. In the opposite direction. A soft bend in the knee and swimmers. One arm comes forward, one arm comes back. One more each side. Take a deep breath in through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Let's stabilize on that left foot, a soft natural bend in the left knee, heel and toe on the right. So right foot comes forward, toes come back, heel forward, toes back. Keeping your core nice and tight. I don't know what he's doing today, but at least you have a little entertainment while we're taking class. One more on this side, then let's switch to the opposite side. Soft bend in the knee, heel and toe. Last one, let's go back to 2 steps to the right and 2 steps to the left. Again, keep that heart rate up. Two more right and 2 more left. Now we are going to get into small little kicks to the front. So we want to kick it, keep the kicks shallow, nice and short. Press through the heel, bring the knee up first, kick out through the heel, in and down. 3 parts to that kick. Get the movement first. Then when you have the movement, you can pick it up to where you feel comfortable. We want to try to keep the heart rate up, but the most important thing is that control. One more each side. Then a little hinge forward, and we'll get into your butt kicks. When you have this, you can drive the elbows back. One more each side. Then let's take a deep breath in through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. 10 calf raises. So up on the toes and down. And you can release. Good mornings. So bring your hands up. Make sure the elbows are out to the side. That'll keep your shoulders back, chest up. Pressing through the heel, a hinge at the waist. Push the butt back as you come down. Then push your hips forward and come up. I don't know if you just heard that noise. It was just my cat. Back and forth. That's 2. We're going to go for 10. 3, hips away. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. You can release. We'll do those two one more time. So back to your 10 calf raises. Up and down. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Last one. 10 and back to 10 good mornings. The last time for good mornings for today. Hips away, arms are up, lead with the chest, push the butt back as you come down and up. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and that's 10. All right, so now we're going to grab your water bottle. So we are going to take that water bottle and place it on the floor. Now toe tap. So I'd like you to take your time. Here we are focusing on balance. So we are going to alternate tapping a foot to the top of that water bottle. Take your time. Know where that water bottle is. Tap your foot and then switch to the other side. When you have this, you can pick it up a little bit, and we will do this for 30 seconds. Remember, the most important thing here is control first, then you can pick up the speed. We have 10 more seconds to go. And you can release. Now we are going to pick up that water bottle. When we pick up that water bottle, remember, we're not going to hinge, we are going to bend and pick it up. We're going to hold that water bottle, one end in either hand for your halos. So we're going to stand up tall, soft bend in the knee. Take that water bottle, bring it underneath the chin, but shoulders down, elbows back. Then take the water bottle to the left and bring it around the head. That was 1. We will do 10 in each direction. This is 2. Hopefully, I don't know if you can hear the water sloshing in the microphone. 3, 4. Make sure you really drop it behind the head. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Now 10 to the right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, one more, and 10. We will go through those 2 one more time. So back to toe taps for 30 seconds. So take that water bottle, place it on the floor in front of you. I have mine off my mat because the mat's a little squishy, so it's not as stable. So we have about 5 seconds. Then we'll get right into those toe taps. 3, 2, 1. Let's work. So again, find that the water bottle with your foot. Take your time, focus on balance and control first. Then when you have it, you can pick it up. And that is time. We are going to go back into those halos, 10 per side. This time, try to get a little bit more range of motion. So pick up that water bottle, chest is up as you squat down to pick it up. And 10 to the left. That's 1. 2. 3. Make sure you keep your core nice and tight, no rocking through the hips. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. That's 10. Now 10 to the right. Let's work. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and that's 10. You can release. Now, we are going to put the water bottle back on the floor, but don't use it yet because we need to grab our chair for sit to stands. So first, make sure the chair is out of the way of the water bottle, because instead of toe tapping this time, we are going to take our feet and step over the water bottle. So shift your weight, step over. So take your time, do a couple here, and we're going to start. We're going to do 30 seconds in 2, 1, let's begin. So take your time. Make sure you plant each foot firmly on the ground, step it wide enough to where there's room for the other foot to be back down on the floor. We're going to do this again, so you can pick it up the next time if you still need to feel comfortable in this movement as we shift our weight over top of that water bottle. That's 30 seconds. Now we are going to go right into your sit to stands, but we are going to hold your water bottle in front of your chest, just like the starting point of the halo. So shoulders down, elbows back, water bottle is tucked in. Then we will do 10 sit to stand. So your feet will be wider than hips, abdomen is tight, hips away as you come down, tap the butt and back up. That's 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. And 10. One more time through. So place that water bottle back down on the floor. We'll get into that 30 seconds of step over. So get into position. 4, 3, 2, let's begin. So again, take your time, focus on that footing, get your balance first. And then when you're ready, if you need to pick it up, just a tap with that inside foot as we pick it up a little bit more. But again, control first. Then if you have the control, then we can pick up the speed. Last step, and that's time. Back to 10 sit to stands. Please, 10 sit to stands. So again, we're going to tuck that water bottle underneath the chin, but make sure it's not up. We drop it down. Shoulders down, elbows back. Keep that water bottle into the body nice and tight. Hips away as you come down and up. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and that's 10. You can release. You can place the water bottle down, have a sip. Have a sip. Now we're going to use the chair for balance. So now we are going to balance on that chair, balance on that left foot, and hip circles on the right. So we will bring that right knee up, around, and down. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Last one. That's 10. Same leg, opposite direction. So we'll go out to in, please. Around, in, and down. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and that's 10. Then take that leg forward and back. Abdomen is tight for 10. Swing forward, back. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Now the same thing on the opposite side. Let's switch sides. I'm going to move my chair so I'm still on the screen. Take that left knee forward, around, and down. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Last one in this direction. 10, and then out to in, opposite direction. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That is 10. Now forward and back for 10. Straight leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. You can release, move the chair, take a sip of water as we make our way down to the floor. We will start off today in your child's pose. We will start off with your plank. So make sure your heart rate's down before you come down. Grab some water. Plank position. You can hang out in child's pose for a second. So that child's pose, hips over heels, abdomen is tight, extend those arms forward, but make sure we don't round the back and bring the head down. We want to lift the chin and lift the chest, even though the chest is down towards the floor. We want to keep that flat back. So we will start off with 1 minute of a low plank today. Forearm plank, 1 minute. Forearms are parallel. Step one foot back and then the other. Let's begin. So we will hold this plank here for 1 minute. Elbows are in line with the shoulder. Forearms are parallel. Shoulders are square and down. Tuck your shoulder blades towards your back pockets. Hips are square. Make sure the feet are also parallel, so we don't want the heels out or in. Slow, deep breath. Make sure the butt's not up in the air. We want to tuck the tail and keep the hips flat. We have about 20 more seconds. And 10. 4, 3, 2, and come on down. Push on back into child's pose. From here, we will come right up into that tabletop position. Start off with bird dog, and we will start off in that static hold of your bird dog. So hands and knees, please. So we will extend your right arm forward, left leg back, 30 seconds aside, and let's begin. So right arm forward, palm is in, left leg is back, flex your foot. Your left wrist is in line with your left shoulder. Make sure we don't rotate. We want to keep the hips square and the shoulders square. We have 10 more seconds to go. And release. Same thing on the opposite side. So this time, swing in my palm. This time, left arm is forward, right leg is back, and let's hold. Left hand is palm face in, right foot is flexed. Hips are square, shoulders are square, belly button is up to the spine. Squeeze the lats. 3, 2, 1, and release. You can push on back into child's pose. Take a second. Now we will get right into that dynamic bird dog. We will do 15 per side. So take a second. We'll go back to the right side. So come on up, tabletop position, right arm forward, left leg back, and then bring the elbow and knee in towards the center. Then extend long. That's 1. We're going for 15. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. You can release right away. Opposite side, left arm forward, Right leg back and come in. And that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, last one. You can release and flip over to your back for your bridges. On your back. Feet are flat on the floor. A strong pelvic tilt. Abdomen is tight. Hold here. Then we'll lift the hips up, keeping that strong pelvic tilt. At the top, squeeze your butt. And then slowly lower down. That's 1. We're going for 15. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. 11. 12. 13. 14. And 15. You can release and roll over to your left side for 15 clamshells. On the left, bend both knees, feet are stacked, hips are square. When we take that right knee back, make sure we don't rock back. We want to keep those hips square as we lift that right knee up and down. That's 1. We're going for 15. That's 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. 11. 12. 13. 14. 15. Stay here and extend both arms long. Shoulders are square. Then we are going to take that right arm, bring that right arm all the way up and over as we open up the chest. Try to get your right shoulder down on the floor and back on over to meet the left on the floor. That is 1. We're going for 10. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 9. One more on this side. That's lucky number 10. And now we are going to flip over to the right side. Clamshells first on the right. So take your time. Flip over to the right. Knees are bent. Hips are square. Abdomen is tight. Make sure we don't rock back. We want to keep that hip up towards the ceiling as we lift that left knee up and down. That's 1. 2. We're going for 15. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. 11. 12. 13. 14. Last one. That's 15. Arms are forward. Now take that left hand, bring that left hand all the way up and over. Try to get that left shoulder down to the floor. And all the way back and close. That's 1. We are going for 10, please. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. That is 10. You can take your time and come back onto your back to your bridges. 15 more. So on your back, make sure you let your body relax and sink into the floor, including that strong pelvic tilt. Abdomen is tight. Squeeze. Make sure that pubic bone comes up towards your heart. Then we are lifting the hips up into a bridge. Squeeze at the top. Then slowly lower down. That's 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 5 more. 11. 12. 13. 14. And 15. You can release and pull both knees in towards your chest, hug the knees in, and rock side to side. Place your fingertips on your knees and circle your knees and hips in one direction. and switch directions. And come back to center. Arms out at shoulder height. Drop your knees to the right, head comes to the left, and hold. Extend that top leg long if you'd like a little bit deeper of a stretch. And bring that top leg back to a bent knee position. Rock the knees over to the left, head goes to the right, and hold. And if you need a little bit more of a stretch, you can extend that top leg long. Bring that top leg back to a bent knee position. Rock back to center. Extend both legs long. Both arms long overhead. Full body stretch. Reach in opposite directions. Pull your right knee in towards your chest. Hug it in. And then circle your right foot in one direction. Same foot, opposite direction. And release. Extend that right foot up towards the ceiling for your hamstring stretch. Flex your foot as you pull that leg back. Then point and flex. And release. Bend that right knee. And push the right knee out to the right, opening up your hip. Hip stays square. And try to get that knee, the side of the knee, as close to the floor as possible. You can release and kick that leg out long. Now let's pull the left knee in towards your chest and circle your left foot in one direction. Same foot, opposite direction. Back to center, extend that foot up towards the ceiling. Flex your foot as you pull back on that straight left leg for your hamstring stretch on this side. Point and flex. Now bend that knee and push that left knee out to the left to open up the hip. Try to keep the hips square. And release, bring that knee back up to center and bend the right knee. Now take your right ankle, place it on top of left knee, and let the right knee fall open to the right. From here, keeping the hips square, we will reach behind that left knee and pull the left knee in towards your chest. You can release, uncross, take left ankle, place it on top of right knee. Let that left knee fall open to the left first, hips square. And then when you're ready, reach behind that right knee and pull the right knee in. And release, uncross. Take your time and roll on over to your stomach. Into child's pose. Hips over heels. Lift your chin, butt stays down. Reach your fingertips as far away from the body as possible, but keep your butt down on those heels. From here, walk your hands over to the left and hold. And to the opposite side. And back to center. Tabletop position for your cat-cow. Arch and sway. Get as much flexion in the spine that you can. down flat on your stomach. Bring your hands back next to your chest, elbows by your chest, lift the chest up. If you have more flexibility, you can lift up onto the hands, but make sure the hips stay down on the floor. And release on down. You can roll over to your right side. Make a straight line with your body on the right and reach for that left ankle. Pull the left heel back towards your butt. If you have the flexibility, you can roll forward. Rest your head down on that right hand. As you pull that heel back towards your butt, you get a little bit of a better stretch. Release. Same thing on the opposite side. If you can stay on your stomach and grab that ankle. If you need to, you can roll to the left side to grab the ankle. You can stay on the left or roll forward to your stomach. Whatever is the best stretch for you. Always trying to get a little more range of motion with these stretches. You can release, push back into child's pose again. And take your time. I would like you to sit on your butt and extend both legs long. Start with the hands behind your back as you flex your feet. Then when you're ready, walk the hands forward. Make sure you lift the chest up and shoulders back. And if you can, come forward, still lead with your chest so shoulders are back. And release. Take your time, make your way up to standing. Take your time coming up. Make sure when you are standing, you have a nice solid base. Core is tight, and when you are ready, you can start rolling your shoulders back. Last one, keep the shoulders down and back. Take your head, look to the left, drop your chin. And to the opposite side, drop your chin. Back to center. Arms out at shoulder height. Palms up towards the ceiling. Look up, push the thumbs back. Let's release. Take a deep breath in through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. 2 more. Last one. Good job today, everybody. Happy Tuesday. Let me turn this off.